Ladies and gentlemen, let me walk you through the, different synthetic trading platform we use. Number one we use is deriv synthetic. So there's a need for you to understand the instrument, right? So anytime you see we say something like V75, like the signal that was just sent not long, okay, you should know that is a deriv. So the instrument available on deriv like volatility 10, all of those volatility. So there's 1S, there is volatility 15, 25, right? There is 30, there is 50, okay? And then 75 is very common. I do not even know that there's 90 now. So we have 100 and all of those things. So I don't go into step to an extent. So what you probably will be seeing are V this, V that, V this, V that. And now, so then the next on the spike and drop, which has to do with boom and crash, is what you have on deriv synthetic. So anytime you see we send signal on boom 1000, crash 1000, boom 500, crash 500, all of those things, they are from deriv synthetic. So example, you can see this signal now. Now let me just go to another instrument if we can find a signal. So let's go to another instrument. So let me look for K75 1S. Wow, amazing. Be assuming we send such a signal. So let me go to daily. Amazing. That was bullish recovery since yesterday or day before yesterday. So we have this. As a support and then sweep of that liquidity. Okay, so this is where it was broken from. So most time I just tag that point. So I will look at where I will know where I'm looking out for. So we have the market crash, sweep liquidity, and create a new high. Here we have that. And that means ordinarily, when you saw the moving back here, you were moving this way to see potential place. Remember, my own fib is from 50 to 78. So anything from 50 is a discount level, and that's what played out here. That's about how many days ago? This is 1, 2, 3. That should be on Monday. Amazing. So imagine somebody's in this trade since on Monday. So here you want to now look at when are we going to be having a pullback. So you expect pullback, but it has not happened. That's not a yardstick that is going to happen. Just like you saw this, the market continue in all of that. So if I go to 4 hours, so 4 hours, I think we already have tweezer up. So that means this is supposed to be pushing back. We already have a tweezer up. Let's look at it. So here we have a break of structure, or you call it, yeah, liquidity sweep. Excuse me. Then you have this. as market structure shift. So if you take from here to this point, you are still in order. To make more sense, right? So let's take this now, and let's hope this is the okay. So we have another block here, 4 hours. This is daily. So if I take this, and I have this, okay, that the market could travel to. So, but give and take, you see the reference point here. So demand zone. So you have to mark, please identify some of those points. So when markets start reacting from there, you know what it's reacting to. So on 1 hour, there's no more job, no much job to be done. The same thing on 15 minutes. Okay, so here, so when you hear anything there on weltrade, instrument you'll be hearing us talk about flip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, vol this, vol 20, vol 40, vol 60, and vol 80, vol 99. So the interface, different instrument name are not the same. So you can see this now. So let me look at vol 4. Yeah, so really moving up as much as possible with nice structure. Okay, nice structure. Okay, so when you have flip, fold, all of those things. Yeah, so they are from weltrade. If we look at this now, this is vol 4. We're having it resting on a support. Let's go to 4 hours. Okay, so let's say this is a high, this is a low, it's a break of structure, shift market. Okay, so sorry about that. I was trying to look at, so we actually have this is a break of structure. You have a bounce, Nice market structure shift. So, but it got nice support here. And so are we going to be buying? Or are we continue to sell? I think the support was strong. Mm. Let's go there. Okay, so just show us the instrument and differences in those instruments. They are very important to understand what they are made of and different their names. So we send the signal this morning. I'm sure the trade is ongoing right now. The people are in profit. It's a massive profit for people right now. And then the very quick one I'll do is that some of you, when you're trading, if you want to actually, you can use supporting tool, or maybe you're trading your deriv synthetic and weltrade. So you can use supporting tool like momentum tool and trend tool. Maybe you want to identify a trend. So, but I don't think it's difficult to understand and identify a trend. Look at this. This is 5 minutes. There's one thing you have to learn on weltrade. The instrument are somehow, okay, so you need to know what you are doing. So this is 5 minutes. So to understand your market structure, when you're 5 minutes, you will have been scalping. How? This is a break of structure. It's a break. It's a break. It's a break. It's a break. Return. Okay, break away. So, but this is 5 minutes. You need to understand. So 5 minutes. And now that means the pullback is almost over because it has changed direction. Now, we more almost have a double bottom here. Then we have the market structure shift. So that means you actually expect a pullback before continuation, but these guys have funny character. But we can see that it got supported at, so, and this already, I think it's already break of structure. So if it's that, probably expect a level at which it should return to for continuation, maybe over here. Can you see that? So over there or here before new sell. So if that's the case, let's go back to 5 minutes to see. Can you see now? So let's, who have already caught in here. That's a massive one there. So if you want to use supporting to, maybe you want to use 50 EMA. Can you see the 50 EMA plotting the trend, and which shows that the trend dimension, then 50 EMA with RSI or MACD for momentum and divergence. So this is a convergence. So market aligning together. Okay. So that's one of the beautiful things about this market. So you can structure yourself properly and make a lot of money. But if you can follow simple instruction. Let's look at Philip 3. So you can see Philip 3. I wouldn't know what I drawn here, but maybe that may be a support or something. Market actually create a double bottom. So a double bottom, as it were. Then you have a nice move up in the continuation instead there. So that's what it is. 10. Right? So if you are confused of your trend, the 50 EMA will help you to identify your trend properly. Do you understand? That's the whole essence of this. I think I was trading this some time ago, and that's why I can still find a sell position here. So on 1 hour time frame, you could see trend of the market is a low, a massive high, and a low. So if I take my fib retracement from the low to the high, so I told you mine is inside here, and you could find your trade again. Then you take off this to this point to find potential where, to what extent is it going to travel down. And you can see you are still within the scope. So you're already seeing that. And this is what I recommend for small accounts. This 10, okay? Please, the lot size of these ones are not as big as what's it called? Please, like Forex. So before you blow your account, some of them are 0.001, like V75. So you have come here. We have a high. So we have another high here. So let's take that. This is taking out the buy side liquidity. It went high. So you can call this one the break. And the return back to the fair value gap in the other block. That should be the fantastic sell. Then the sell still continue. So I haven't sell this. We have the break of structure. Pull back, then confirmation. another break of structure, you sell, another break of structure. So we're waiting for another pullback, or has it actually happened? Okay. So that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen, just to familiarize us with this market.